Hi everyone, Natasha here and my lovely assistant. You want to say your name?
Adelina.
This is Adelina, my daughter, and she is home with me today. We've been all recovering from different things. She was the latest one to come down with a little virus, but I think tomorrow you'll be all healthy and ready to go back to school, right? Yeah. So she wants to help me today with, what are we going to work on? What is it? Do you know what those are called? No, I know, I never really told you the name. So this is for our D.O.C series, Dock Your House series. I got this idea from Sophia at My Great Challenge, so I'll link her playlist below, I'll link my playlist below. And basically what it is just a fun way to surprise yourself about which areas of the home you're going to declutter. So what we did is I went around the home and wrote down all of the different little areas I felt like we needed to spend some time decluttering, organizing, and cleaning. So the D.O.C is Declutter, Organize, and Clean. Also, just as a little side note, I'm reading a wonderful book called Simply Organized by Tish Oxenreider, I think is how she says her name. I'll link that below as well. So she's talking about just, you know, some of the benefits of living more simply and how to get there and things like that. And she has tips and a whole system for doing a declutter, organize, and clean on your whole house, which is wonderful too. But in the meantime, did you already pick?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, wait for me. I gotta talk some more. First, let's show them what we did. You hold on to that one that you picked, okay? So anyway, I like this system because it's, for one, keeping me accountable to you. For two, I tried to pick areas that I could do in about 15 minutes, so it's been a quick, easy way to get some decluttering done. Three, I like that it's a surprise, so every week I don't know where I'm gonna be spending a little time decluttering, organizing, and cleaning, but it seems to have worked out good so far in the different areas and how much time I had each week. So, number one, we did the floor of my pantry. Number two, I did the bottom right drawer of our small desk, or my small desk. I don't know, I'm the one that uses it the most. Number three, I did cookbooks in the pantry, and last week for number four, I did the drawer where we keep our glass and plastic food storage containers. So, since Adelina is home with me today, she wanted to help do a little organizing, decluttering, and cleaning, right? So she's picked out one. You want to show them what you picked out? Okay, you have to show, right here is where the camera is. Can you show it up there? Hold it still. There you go. What does it say? Can we see what it says? Pantry, pasta, and rice. What a great place to start, because she was saying she wanted to help me declutter the pantry. So that's our next task. So if you're joining along, then we're going to be heading into wherever you keep your dry goods like pasta and rice, and we're going to do some decluttering there. All right, Adelina, you want to say meet you in the kitchen?
Meet you in the kitchen.
Okay, we'll
I'll
be there.
The camera. You get the camera.
I'll get the camera. All right, see you in a minute. Okay, so here we are in the pantry. There's my lovely assistant. And Adelina, can you show them where we keep our pasta and rice? Yep, so it's kind of the left-hand side of that shelf there. So we're going to take those items out and set them on the counter, and we'll meet you over there in just a minute. Okay, so, and by the way, I have a timer. Let's set it for 15 minutes. So that is going now, if you can see that. Let's see what we have here. Tacos, rice, crackers.
I'm just being funny. The viewers are watching me being funny.
The viewers are watching you be funny?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Just drinking? You're silly. Okay, so I think this is pretty much all of our rice and pasta. Whoops, let me make it where you can see me.
But what about me?
You too.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, that's different.
That's different. Okay,
What?
I'm sorry we have our light right there. But, all right, so we have macaroni, which is now sort of a big canister with not a lot in it. Some white rice, short grain white rice, some whole grain rice, again, not very much left. some dry Great Northern white beans, some stuffing mix, 2 boxes of mac and cheese. So that's
But I don't know where those came from.
I think we bought those. Tacos, which we just had for dinner last night.
Which is crazy.
And then some of the soup crackers and a little bit of brown rice. And basically the problem is that it's kind of hard to find things on that shelf. Just looking to see. I don't know if there's- I feel like it would be nice to just get rid of this rice. So I think I'm gonna leave this. I mean, to use it. Let's just use it up. So I'm gonna set this out so we can use this for dinner tonight, because I think that would be a perfect amount for us for dinner. So that will get used up tonight. And you filled up your water cup, yeah. So then I think everything else really is okay to go back in. I just bought this, I want to say right after the holidays. I don't know where the date is. Oh, May of 2021. So we're fine on that. I know both of these I just bought recently. Sorry, there's a lot of light coming through that window. So I think if we can just put things back in a little more orderly fashion. So let me go see what I can do in there and I will show you. Trying to think if there's any other way to declutter. Really, we don't have a ton. It's just kind of been jumbled in there and not put back right. So it's more about just reorganizing at this point, I think. The only other thing I could potentially try to use up would be these white beans. I think I've had those a little while. Now, granted, they're dry beans, so I think they have a pretty good shelf life, especially sealed up.
Yeah.
And I usually use those for things like my...
I will feel one.
Okay. Are your hands clean?
Yeah.
Okay. For my white chicken chili, so I'll link that recipe down below. So let me head in there with these and I'll show you what I've done.
Hi guys. These don't even break in that.
Okay, here is the final result. Nothing too amazing, but I don't know, it just felt good to go in and put things back in order a little bit. I had a brand new box of tapioca sitting behind that little container, so I combined the little bit of leftover tapioca in the old box with the new box, so that's been married together and just made to fit a little better in the container. And then we've got the beans there, the 2 containers of rice in the front, which are shorter, and then I've got the macaroni, and the crackers in the back, only because those containers are taller. I decided just to leave them in those containers because when I have a full, container of crackers or a full package of macaroni, it fills those up, so that's fine. And then I just tucked all of the boxed items along the back there where I can see them and decide what we have and what we need to use up. So nothing too earth-shattering or completely life-changing, but it's just nice to know that that little area has been decluttered. Who's that down there? What are you doing? You want to say goodbye? Say thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us.
Oh, you're being silly. All right, guys. Well, that is it. A little bit of pantry declutter for today. And I think I better take this silly one off to the park. Let me flip around so I can say goodbye. Okay, so we are headed to the park. It's finally warming up and she's feeling good, so we're gonna get we got a little decluttering, organizing, and cleaning done in one little area, and now we're ready to go enjoy. All right, you want to say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Okay, see you next time. Have a great day. Thanks for joining along. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button down below. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Don't be doing that, you silly.
Bye-bye.